Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to another episode of the Ignorant Noodle. It's your boy Dre. Only Buddha remix I want to hear right now is R. Kelly's.
It's your boy, you call me whatever you want, man. We got oatmeal, we got chocolate chip. What kind of cookie you want?
Chocolate chip.
Okay.
This nigga bad, he really wanted that cookie. Every technological problem in the world. We're going to start this over. Welcome back to another episode of the Ignorant Noodle. It's your boy Dre. I'm here with Zach. Makeup by Zach Love. A lot of makeup, Zach and Love. Forgot the dog. Get out of here. Come on. You wait right there. Them two potheads.
Oh, you're gonna edit everything in.
Oh yeah. Tell them about yourself, Zach.
Well, I consider myself to be, what do I call myself? A creative director is what I call myself. I am 38 years old. I've been doing makeup for 10 plus years.
That still surprises me.
And I've always had a passion for creativity. And I don't focus on being different. It's just who I am and who I've always remembered to be. So, yeah, that's me.
And we was talking about your parents while trying to get all these things done. Tell them about your mother and dad's side and pretty much how that created you.
My mother's side, on my mother's side of the family, they were dressmakers, hairdressers, cooks. They pretty much did everything creative. And on my dad's side, they did creative stuff too. They sang, they played instruments, they were in the medical field. And I can do somewhat all of that. I was in a band. Me and my sister used to sing.
So what instrument did you play?
I played the trombone, believe it or not, so yeah.
That's the one that slides, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Can you still play a little bit, or?
I have not tried, but they say once you do that, you can't forget that, so yeah.
I will try to get a video of that soon, people. Cause yes.
Yeah.
Also, another thing we was talking about, you seem to know a lot of the same people I know. Have you, is networking a big thing for you in Columbus, or is a lot of your support and co-creators outside of Columbus, do you travel more?
Yes, I travel, but my support system here is good, but the people that I've met outside of doing makeup, and then they realize that, you're Zach Love, you're the guy that does the creative photo shoot, so yeah. We meet always outside of the makeup world.
Yeah, and then, okay. And then they see it later and go, oh, yeah. Wow, okay.
Yeah.
We're going to get a shoot done. I got to get my body right.
No.
We're going to do a shoot because I want to be fine on camera. You going to be one of those weird photographers that tell me to get butt naked in a bowl of cereal?
No, but see, I used to do my own photography, but I have somebody do my photography for me.
Okay.
Because it's a lot of work when you're getting the outfits together, being creative, and getting the look together, so, yeah.
You're just being lazy.
No, and I do want to get into more photography, but a year ago, they broke into my apartment, and they took some stuff, so I didn't have that stuff insured, and now that I know, insure your stuff, because everything. They just couldn't cut a check, and I wouldn't be able to replace all my stuff.
See, that's another issue. Stop robbing people.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff, it can seem expensive, or it can be expensive. Just get it. Just save up, buy it for yourself. It's so much easier. You're not the first person I've worked with recently that said that. He said he lost, they said about $3,000 worth of photography equipment, from stabilizers to the camera to drones, all this. I'm like, just buy your own. It's so much easier.
Yes.
All that money and time you spent getting equipment to rob somebody, could have just got it yourself. So what started the makeup journey? What was the big turning point from, oh, this is something that's cool to this is something I'm gonna do?
It was, I believe it was 2006, and I was this is before I got my cosmetology license. And I guess people don't know this either because I really don't talk about it. I have my master cosmetology license as well.
He's licensed and educated.
And I went to Bronner Brothers, and I think it was 2006, and that was my first time ever experiencing that. And I went to Danessa Myrick's booth because the way I just saw this black woman with a pompadour with dreads, and she was fine from head to toe, black woman, you know, doing her makeup thing. And I remember getting her products, got some of her DVDs, and I don't think Danessa remembers this, but I told her that I'm going to be working with you one day. And then a few years later, you know, I sent some of my work that I was doing for photo shoots, and, you know, they needed some people to assist, and that's how it started. And I've been working with her, and that's what started it.
That's crazy, because I don't know how white people feel about this, but black people get it all the time. They'll be going somewhere that, oh, this is, you know, a place I want to be, and they're just looking around. And it's always at least one, like, black person that's just doing it, and you're just like, all right, that's all I needed to see. Like, I can do this. Like you said, you walk around, then you seen her, and she probably wasn't doing nothing out of the ordinary. She was just being there, but you saw pretty much a proud and prominent black woman handling it. It was just like, let me go see what you're doing over there. Let me just go ahead and check you out. And then if they're good, well, yeah, now I want to work with you. I like what you're doing. Let's do this. And I've seen, you know, anytime I go to a new workspace where there's creative side, corporate side, government side, doesn't matter. If I find a black person, hey, yo, what's the environment like around here? They either say, man, you know, it's filled with white people, they're cool, or it's just, hey. And this one, you know, it's serious. When they look at you, say, come here, learn what you gotta learn, get the hell on. And I try to find these people, but the creative space is so much easier because, hey, you're your own boss. I can tell you what I know. You can learn from that. You can do what you got to do to get better. But guess what? If you're not making money or you're not making progress, that is literally all on you. And for you to see somebody in there that is at this level to where you're like, hey, I want to work with you, and then get the chance to come back and actually work with them, that's just dope. That's just a good story.
Yeah.
You said you still got that relationship, it's still going.
Yes,
still working together.
Yeah, we haven't worked together, but we still message each other. She loves my work. I do buy her products. She has her own makeup line, DanessaMyricksBeauty.com. Check it out. I love her stuff. I just love what she's about. And if you see her work, you can see that is who taught me, because we have a lot of similarities. She taught me how to think outside the box with the creativity. And she's always taught me to march to the beat of your own drum. I'm not focused on what nobody else is doing out here. That's another thing, people.
Oh yeah.
Focus on what you're doing and what you love, and trust me, they're gonna come.
Right.
And every time I do a photo shoot, I've always blown out the water.
Yeah, I love it. I just love looking at your photo shoots. Cause like you'll be posted, I'm just like, oh snap, like, cause you'll disappear. Like all you're supposed to be, you know, makeup, a long list of Solange,
Yeah.
some like the Hollywood events, like the Met Gala and stuff like that. You'll post those, and then a crazy photo shoot that was like, yo, when did you have time for this one?
Yeah.
But your Solange thing, where did that love come from? Cause that is a love.
Well, yes, I've loved Solange since the beginning, since Crush, which is Solo Star, her very first album. People did not know that, but yes. When I first saw her come out, she was doing her own thing, I guess, with the braids and the Earth Child. She was expressing herself how she wanted to, and she's always been that way. So I guess that's why I love Solange. I just love her sound, and plus she's from Texas. My mom is from Texas, so that's another reason.
Most people, obviously, they go for, you know, the Beyonce love, and there's like, oh, Solange is doing her thing too, but you're the one person that I've seen that's true to like, no, I don't, Beyonce's not on my radar. I love Solange.
Yeah.
It's one of those moments where everybody's like, oh yeah, that's oh look, it's Beyonce and her big sister. You're the only person who's like, oh no, that's Solange and
Beyonce.
like Solange and her family. Like
Yes, yeah.
she doesn't even get the sister role as the family.
Yeah.
Solange and the help.
So, because Solange is underrated, she's so dope, and if you pay attention, Beyonce's Visionary, her last video.
Yeah, for Solange.
Solange, yes, had her hand all in that.
And do you think Solange has been do you think a lot of the Beyonce credit is probably Solange behind the scenes and just not caring because it's my family makes money, I make money, and it's like I'm helping my baby sister? Do you think that's ever been a thing, like in her career? Because she's been around for a long time.
Correct.
So do you think it's a lot of Solange influencing and making things aside from like the new stuff, just like coming up that nobody just ever gave her credit for?
Of course, but Solange also stated too that she would never work with her sister, but that's not, she didn't say it in a negative way.
Yeah.
They're just doing two different things, so why are they going to work together?
And because it's also, it's an image thing. Everybody already knows, like, no matter what Solange does, Beyonce will forever get the credit. Like, that's how it is that, when Kanye West, I think Kanye West did a song with Paul McCartney, and everybody was just like, oh man, you know, this Paul guy's gonna blow up since Kanye did a song with him, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, Paul McCartney was a thing way before Kanye was. Like,
Right.
and I feel like that's one of those things that if Solange and Beyonce work together, no matter what happens, what goes on, it's gonna be associated with Beyonce and her team. Like if Solange has dope makeup, oh, you know, Solange's working with Beyonce's makeup team, they'll never let her sister go out like that. Like the Coachella show.
Mm-hmm.
Where Solange came out and everybody's just like, oh, look at Beyonce letting her sister share the stage with her. And it's like, dude, that's her sister. Like, it's not allowing her to do anything. It's, hey, Solange, want to come out and have fun? Okay.
But little do they know, Solange had her hand in some of those lyrics. And Solange has written for Kelly and a lot of other people. So she's an amazing songwriter, number one. Number two, she has her own record label. Beyonce does not.
Yeah.
I mean, she's just doing a lot of stuff. And the way she does her visuals, I love. So I got to check out when I get home. And that has a lot of influence on my creativity too. It's just the sound, like the colors. It's just, I wouldn't say it's weird. It's just, I've always saw things differently than most what normal people see. So
it's always dope having so many family members, I guess, grow up and become famous in our own right. But it's unfortunate that Solange and Beyonce both kind of make music, because if Solange was purely a director, then that would be a dope team, because it's always in-house, everything, you know, move the money around, share the money, all that. But them both doing music, it's always going to be a comparison, whether they wanted to or not.
Right, but everything was in-house for her last two albums, because her late, well, I think they're divorced now.
Yeah.
He had his hand in all of her videos, so it was in-house. Alan Ferguson, yeah.
Oh.
Everything was in-house.
I didn't even know that.
Mm-hmm.
See, you got your Solange knowledge
So,
down.
yeah.
Have you ever attempted to reach out to Solange to do like makeup for her? Has there been like a DM slide or like an email to her team?
Not to her team. Well, I have sent her DMs. Like this jacket I have on is lyrics to one of her songs.
Yeah.
I wrote it on the back. I do post about her all the time. I do mention her, so of course she sees it.
Yeah.
And maybe one day, hopefully.
Has she ever responded, or do you just kind of like go through your DM and you'll see like scene at the bottom and go,
I do see
like,
scenes.
Queen!
So yeah.
I know you see this.
Yeah, so yeah, I do.
Well, I'll try my best to get you something with Solange, just because I have this weird talent for connecting with people.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but people have told me that this was an issue that me and my ex had. She said, whenever I want something, I always get it. No matter what it is, no matter how little it is, no matter how big it is. If I want something, I get it. And it's got to the point where maybe I can use this for somebody else. So I always I reach out to celebrities, I reach out to people all the time, you know, they respond, and I get them to respond. They talk to me, and it's just like, I never push it to hey, look who I got to respond to me. It's just like, no, I don't know what it is about me that made you want to look at this, but I'm happy, I'm content with this.
Right.
So I'm just gonna keep messaging Solange hey, there's this guy that really loves you and wants to work with you.
And it's not a crazy
Yeah, it's not, no.
It's not a crazy love. It's like kindred, because I connect, and then like
Yeah.
she's into the crystals. Her energy is always good, and if you really listen to her music,
Yeah.
it speaks volumes. Like her vibration, the sound, everything ties into everything. So
Have you ever thought of doing, like, combining your love for makeup and for salons by doing, like, a concept shoot or video to one of her songs?
yes, that is in the making for 2020. So yeah. that's
You
in
know,
the
some of that,
making.
let that
Yeah.
surprise be a surprise.
Yeah, yes, that is in the making.
That's gonna be dope. Cause what is one of the craziest makeup concepts that you've done or wanted to do? Like something that's just like, because you know, after a while with makeup, you have to do something crazy. Like there's people that, the special effects people that do like really crazy makeup that make their face look very different, like on one side versus the other. They take pictures like that. There's the people that will like put you in full on, you know, Gamora from Guardians of the Galaxy. There's people that can make you look like the aliens, the xenomorph from Aliens. Like, what is the crazy makeup idea that you've wanted to do? Just like, I don't have the tools or the skill level I'm working towards, or like just something just like, yo, this is just really dope and I'm proud of it.
The only thing what's stopping me from doing over the top looks is I don't have the budget, of course.
Yeah,
Pat McGrath,
yeah,
she's a well-known makeup artist. She's from the UK. She has that support system. She can pull from Versace. She can pull from Chanel. She can pull from everything.
yeah.
I don't have that, so you know, it's a look from me from head to toe. And most people don't understand when I do my shoots, I do supply the
Yeah.
clothing myself too, because it's a concept in my
Yeah,
mind.
so while risking trying to find somebody that can get what you want, or somebody that, what you call it, can get something similar, but like, no, if I get it, I know what it's gonna be, I know how it's gonna look, I did this. Do you find the models first, or do you pretty much put the entire thing together in your head, and then try to find the face and the body for it?
I normally always, I find the model last, and it's different. Like one of my favorite models, she used to go to Columbus State. Her name is Brianna BK. Amazing. She's doing her thing. She's graduated. She moved back to Atlanta. She's doing really big things. I'm proud of you. I used to just call her. And this is when I was taking pictures with my 6+.
Yeah.
And I was doing the hair, the makeup, styling, and everything. And I would always call on her. Christopher, too. It's one of my male models I work with all the time. I actually want to work with him on something I got coming up that's really dope. So, yeah.
Is that the light-skinned dude? Because when you did, I'm quite sure it was you did, it was like a bathtub shoot.
Yeah, that's Chris.
Yeah.
With the flat. Yeah, that was my concept. I wanted to do something with water. And I'm gonna have to have a shady moment. Someone tried to comfort me about that, and you're gonna remain nameless because I'm not gonna give you any airplay. But I'm not new to this. I'm gonna say this. I'm true to this. So
Fuck you, whoever you are.
keep that in mind, okay?
Whoever you are that just did that, fuck you, asshole.
Because I get a lot of shade thrown, and someone said, how can you call yourself a creative director? I said, not only, why can't I call myself a
Oh, did
creative
they put this in
director?
the comments on the picture, or did they like
No,
DM you?
they DM'd me.
Oh!
So I do have the receipt, but I'm not going to be. Like
That's even worse. Hold up, you took time off your day to say this privately?
But yeah, I just put my blood, sweat, and tears on what I do. So even when nobody believed in me, I'm thankful I had enough energy to believe in myself. So yeah.
That's self-confidence, perseverance.
Yeah.
All that is what you need to be a creative director, Mr. Nameless. Mr. or Mrs.?
Mr.
Mr. Nameless. I got you, man.
And
Hating ass nigga.
people were like, you should be further on your own where you are. And that used to bother me, but it doesn't bother me anymore because it's a time and a place for everything.
I say even with those statements, I feel like it's from a place of caring somewhat for them to say, hey, you should be well better off, like, you're saying, like, you're good, you're saying that you're above, but at the same time, don't tell nobody that. Nobody wants to hear, like, oh my God, you're really good. Why are you still here? Because the right eyes ain't seen me yet.
Right, and my work was published in a magazine. It's based out of the UK, so I'm a published artist as well.
I know a couple magazine owners. We could probably get your work and like some more stuff. I just got published in a black magazine. Tatiana out in Virginia, Richmond, Virginia. She's looking for all that again.
And I love working with. I'm going to say this, and it's nothing derogatory of my people. For so long we have been.
Oh yeah.
I'm happy that we're doing our own thing. That's another thing I love about Shalon. She walks out. She's black and she's unapologetic about it, and so am I. So yeah.
And that's basically what this entire company has been built on. Being black, I say it all the time. Shout out to the white followers and subscribers, cause they support, and not once have I received any, like, I've getting more, you should expand your audience to other than black people, that's why you're not, going. I've heard that from black people. The white people, nothing but support. I have a dude on Twitter that he's like, dude, I've always been a fan of, you and your friend. He's like, when is your podcast coming back? He's like, you're back from Afghanistan, right? When are you guys gonna do another show? He's like, I've been watching all the old videos, been listening to the old stuff. But it's crazy that white people are this energetic to support somebody that says, I am for and by black people.
Yes.
And the black people always try to I have the support, black people, because obviously I made it this far, but they're just like, hey man, if you want to get a white, you gotta tap into the white artist, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. The white people are just like, no. The white people show up when I'm like, hey, I need voice actors for this. They show like, hey, I can voice act. And then they fade away. They watch my story every day, they support, they share my stuff. They say, hey, this guy's doing great things, this guy's making a cartoon. They tell their friends about me.
Right.
And I'm like, why can't black people just do that without the side comments or the shadiness? But that's why I built this new network of, all these black people doing dope things. And I've received so many new messages of people outside of Columbus that say, hey, I'm glad you're doing this. Like, we don't get this too often. This is rare. You're doing something nobody else is doing. You're putting on for black people. They're like, there's a bunch of new black people, black creators that I'm seeing now that would have never seen before because you're sharing them. Like the Black Streaming Network, the black magazines, the videographers, the editors, like a lot of black talent that usually doesn't get showcased. And they say that I'm pushing forward. I'm like, I just like supporting dope black, like all these paintings. I think, because obviously I got these first. I got this one. And then my homegirl, I got these, and then I bought these two from a Haitian dude in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And then my homegirl came in and seen these, and she was like, I want to do that. That's when Portia did that one. And then I saw, that's the other one from the Haitian dude I bought from him, like Far Behind You. And then I got that, and I take pictures of all my art and I post them. And then I saw her on Twitter. I bought that one and that one. And then that's when she told me about her homegirl, and I got this one. Got this from another girl. So then all these artists are seeing this, and they're like, yo, this dude really buys art. He's not one of those people that just hits us up and says, hey, how much for this? And then turn around when the price is too high, or they change their mind, they never buy it.
Right.
So now artists hit me up all the time, like, hey, hey, check out my paintings, or just kind of like they'll follow me and they'll like stuff, trying to get me to come to the page. It's like, hey, look at this. This is all dope art from just black artists. And it's not, I'm not getting it because I'm trying to show off. It's like, these are all paintings that I actually liked and wanted. And I tell people, only do original concepts.
Right.
So like, if you were an artist and you did, anime pictures or caricatures of like certain people, like portraits of rappers, like, I don't want those. Like, those aren't things that I want. I want to see I want to showcase what you think. Like, if you were a makeup artist and, you walk into a set and they say, hey Zach, we want, this look from this person. Can you mimic this style? You're gonna be like, yeah, I can, but I thought you wanted my talent.
Exactly. Right.
It's like, don't come and get me because, you know, I can do what they can do, but you just know I'm cheaper, or, you know, I don't have the exposure. You could possibly try to rip me off. Like, no, just, if you want Zach Love, get Zach Love. Don't do this. Tell me, yeah, if you have an idea or concept, hit me up, talk to me. I will work with you. But don't tell me, like, hey, can you do this exact thing?
Right.
No, don't nobody want that. Have you ever been contacted for something like that? Like, somebody's just trying to, like, hey, can you recreate this look? But in a disrespectful way, not in a, hey, I like this concept and I'm trying to take it here. But just like, hey, Zach, can you mimic this?
I have, and I decline work all the time. I'm not saying that I'm better than anybody, but if it doesn't feel right, I just don't do it.
Yeah,
So
same.
yeah, I turn down work. So.
That's smart. I wish I could turn down work. I don't get enough to turn down. But now, yeah, I'll accept anything. I write all kinds of stuff. It's somebody just hit me up to write inspirational quotes for self-help on candles, and they're a combination of candle puns and just like lighthearted sayings that the candle could say to somebody. Like, you know how if you're going through something, you just want somebody to reach out and like ask a certain question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm writing these.
Oh yeah.
I started off writing skits and comedy. Like, I don't write these, but guess what? It's not a I'm above this. This is like, but this is dope experience. Like, this is just a dope thing to add to my resume. Like, inspirational quotes, people need these. This is helping folks, and I enjoy helping people. Have you ever done pro bono work just because somebody's like, they really admired you, they always said they want to work with you, but they was just like, I can't afford you right now? Like, they was straight up, just straightforward, like, I know your worth, I can't afford it right now, but one day I want to get to that point. Have you ever just like, I'll help you out?
Yes, I have. And people don't realize most of my shoots and the models I work with, I come out of my pocket.
Yeah.
And all they have to do is just show up on set.
Yeah.
So, and I have worked with a lot of great photographers, so yes, I do a lot of pro bono, but soon that's going to change. A lot of things are going to be different for me in 2020.
2020, yeah. I tell people all the time, I have not made any money since I started doing this. And I started, the official licensing happened in February 2018, but I started this in December 20. Licensing was February 2018, and I started this in December 2017. And I've not made any money. The tour was out of my pockets, all the equipment's out of my pockets, this counts as decoration for the studio, but this is all stuff I like.
Right.
And I have to pay for these.
Correct.
Like, nothing I got is free, nothing I show you guys is free. The black-owned clothing I wear, I paid for that. Nobody's giving me any free things. And it's not, I'm looking for free stuff. It's, if you want to give me something free, I like free things. I like free stuff. I'll wear it. But,
I love free stuff too.
like,
yes.
I'm going to support you. You're a business just like I'm a business. That's what it is. I've bought, when I first got the shirts, I packaged some of them up, and I sent them out to, Dormtainment. First all-black group, reach 1 million subscribers. Like, they're actual YouTube history now. They're YouTube legends. They've worked with Comedy City. They've done all this stuff. I sent them my stuff. They wear it. I just, interviewed them on the tour, and they said, they was like, yeah, dude, like, we loved your stuff. Like, we like your clothes. We wear it all the time. People ask us about your t-shirts all the time. Like, they're like, all you have to do is reach out. And they say, they get, being who they are, they get free stuff all the time. But for them to wear my stuff and tell me, like, dude, everything you've done, you're self-made. We like that. We appreciate what you're doing because you are a pro-black company. They said, it's like, you're a pro-black company. You're doing all this by yourself. It's like, we haven't paid for, like, we've done tours, we've done college shows, but they paid us to go to these places. They had to book us. We've never just spent our money traveling to literally give other people a platform. It's like, you're doing something different. And like I said, I just like support people. Saw your art a while ago when we first started following each other. We've been in communication since then, but I look at your art all the time. I just go to your page like, yo. And people always say, like, when I'm looking for makeup artists, I tag you and stuff. Because I try to put people on. I tell people all the time, like, yeah, just do the Makeup by Zach Love. I said, and they're like, oh, he's good. Where's he at? I'm like, Columbus. I can't tell you what, but hit him up.
Yeah.
I don't know if people hit you. I don't know if people hit up anybody I send them to, but I do it because I can't make no money off a makeup gig.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
But I'm dying. What are some of your plans for 2020?
2020 for me is going to be different. I plan to be published in another magazine, a black magazine in 2020.
Oh yeah.
I want to work with some movies and films in 2020. I want to be a creative director on the next level in 2020.
Yeah.
I'm just taking the world by storm in 2020. What I set my mind to this in 2020 is going to happen. Because I've been doing this for too long, not for 10 years.
Tell everybody where to find you, social medias,
Okay.
and any final comments you want to say to the people.
Yes, this final comment is things that don't go the way as planned is still a lesson. Learn from it.
Yep.
Move on and grow from it. And I'm reading this book by Ade Cruz. I play it all the time. It's on my iTunes and I have the book. You have to get out of your own way, and sometimes you have to be open to what you ask for and what the universe is telling you. Because if you're not open, change is not going to come. And you can follow me on Instagram, Makeup by Zach Love. And my Facebook is Zach Love, and Twitter is Makeup by Zach Love. I'm not really on there like that, but I'm going to start being on there. But yeah, Makeup by
That's
Zach
where I
Love.
get most of my networking from.
Instagram?
Twitter. I say I have more followers on Instagram. That is how I was pulling first. But Twitter is a much more faster and more seen social media. So all the black creators I followed at this point, they're constantly retweeting each other. So now I pull it from there and it's like, yo, look at my Instagram.
Yeah.
And that's how I've been doing it. Twitter's great for networking. People, obviously it's there for jokes and ignorance, but it's great. It's a great networking tool too. So, about to get out of here. Video with Zach doing my makeup is gonna come soon.
Coming soon.
He has to go to a hardware store. What time? I don't know, how long will that take you?
I want it to be a behind the scenes where somebody's taking footage, and then we're gonna talk about it, and then we're gonna show you, and then we're gonna put it all together. I want to kind of like do it like that because you're actually gonna be on set.
Oh, okay.
So it's gonna be a photographer taking the pictures and stuff. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I can make that.
I guess it's gonna be like a production. I guess.
I can make that. Take all of that, and put into a single video. Have the editors put all the behind the scenes, the final looks, all that. The photographer. I'll have my backup photographer taking pictures of your photographer taking pictures of me.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's gonna be a crazy Dre being Dre episode. Cause that's what I wanted. That was the original. You do my makeup, record it, talk to you.
Yeah.
That's how I'm doing all the other stuff. But now, if we're doing like a full-on production, yo, I'm excited now. This will be out before that'll be out, but who knows? That's gonna be fun. So, bye-bye. Say bye to Zach. We're all leaving.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Dre from the Ignorant Noodle. If you're watching this, then you know you're a fan of the company. You've seen the videos. I've partnered up with CEP TV, so if you enjoyed this video, go over there. Everything's already on the network. It's a black-owned streaming network. You don't have to wait weekly for the videos. Everything's there. I've been working with them for a while, finally pushing out the content. Check them out. And if you like the shirt, I got these shirts. I got them in hoodies, long sleeves for the winter. I'll bring the short sleeves back in the spring. They're on the website, ignorantnoodle.com. You already know. Just link in description, link to CEPs in the description. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the new content. Hope you guys enjoyed the new shows I'm making. The cartoons are still coming. Some new shows I'm producing are still coming. Dancing show, cooking show, a variety show. Yeah. So shout out to 2020. It's going to be a big year for us. Thank you.